Greetings, G-Lifeforms. This is Orev Shalom, G-Messenger class, level 29. And I've been sharing with people about how a human can fly. So I figured for this post Shabbat, it would be great to share with you how humans can fly. I've also shared it with a few other people. I've shared it with my cousin, and I've shared it with my spiritual family member. And I figured this would be fun for you as well. It's something I'm personally practicing and working towards. I think it'll be cool to learn how to fly. And I have been given why I can't fly and what I need to work towards to be able to fly. All right, here we go. Raise your right hand. Now put it down. Now watch me. Raise my right hand. Don't do anything. And watch me put it down. Now, how did you feel when you saw me do that? How did you feel when you raised your right hand? What was the emotions and what were the thoughts that's in your mind? When you saw me do it, what were your thoughts? What were your feelings? How did you feel to see me do this and then do that? Now, think about if you stepped outside and you saw someone hover to the top of their house effortlessly. Like in a Superman movie or any show that we've seen where people can fly. They didn't dart off or something weird, but they just wanted to get to the roof. So they just lightly floated up to the roof. And then they just lightly step off the roof and they casually float down to the ground. Now imagine if you stepped outside of your house and you saw that, how would you feel? What are the emotions and the thoughts that would be going through your mind right now? That's the reason that humans are unable to fly. The moment that the idea of you being able to fly becomes as easy as the idea of this and that, I do that without even really thinking and putting forth much effort. It's no effort at all really for me to raise my hand up and down. Like I can totally do this and I can also maintain what it is that I want to say to you at the same time. I mean, I'm literally not thinking about moving my arm up and down at all. I have so much faith that I can move my arm up and down that it doesn't even require me to even think about it. I have no doubt that every time I want my arm to go up, it will go up. I can control my body the same way and I can make it fly. You can control your body the same way and you can make it fly. The only problem is all that doubt, all that disbelief, all that amazement. So I'm beginning the process of reconditioning my mind to where the concept and the idea of flying feels as easy as me just simply raising my hand. And when I'm able to do that, I will be able to fly. But unlike many people, you honestly won't know when I'm able to fly because I wouldn't show it off. Now, many people would have other ambitions with learning how to fly. But even when I learn, you won't know it. I'm seeking to learn to fly for self-edification. And once I learn to do it, I will be self-edified. Let's go to Mark chapter 11, verses 23 through 24. In the Winter's Chapel, they also sent me this as a daily devotional, and this was the topic of their study, and I was like, man, this is amazing. So here's for G-Lifeforms. Here is scriptural proof of the Son of the highest God, pretty much confirming what I'm telling you. Mark chapter 11, starting at verse 23. Yes, and this is the Son of the highest God speaking here. Yes, I tell you that yes, I tell you that whoever does not doubt in his heart, but trusts that what he says will happen, can say to this mountain, go and throw yourself into the sea, and it will be done for him. Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, trust that you are receiving it, and it will be yours. Now this is going off into something that is for the G-Lifeforms, and this is going into the prayer. When you're asking the highest God for something, but you doubt, then why are you asking? We're conditioned to pray to the highest God without real faith and trust. We're more conditioned by mainstream religion to pray as an act of desperation, as an act of hope, not as an act of expectancy. It's rare that you're taught to really, truly expect what you pray for. You're talking to the highest God. Expect what you pray for. The Son of the highest God is sitting here telling you that. When you pray, expect what you pray for. This takes practice because it's a certain level of mainstream religion brainwashing that we all have been through. That is second nature to us. Between people who don't believe in the highest God and think that it's all just a fairy tale, and between the people who we see around us who profess believing in the highest God and his Son, but really don't have any faith in their life, but they got the lip service. They'll tell you about the love of God and how they love him and everything. Like, we haven't really seen any real examples of what it is to really have faith and expect what you pray for. It's very rare to see an example of that. So work towards practicing righteousness daily, his righteousness. Practice daily, trusting in him. Daily, practice. This isn't something you just do the first time and it's just something, a quick fix. This is your life. This is a life dedication, which is why many fall away. Because it doesn't take a month or a year or 10 years or 16 years to do this. This takes your life. And as I was reading, I also saw on the next verse, which is verse 25, Mark 11, verse 25. This is a great thing about prayer as well. And when you stand praying, if you have anything against anyone, forgive him, so that your Father in heaven may also forgive your offenses. This challenges me as well. That it's so many prayers that are going up from life forms who have something against another life form. The words of the Son of the highest God here challenges me to where even if I'm going to from now on pray and ask him to bless the food that I am receiving, I will make sure and forgive in prayer those that I have the slightest bit of ill will towards. Even the slightest bit of aggravation. I will forgive them in my heart, and we will get at a neutral place before I come to the highest God with my personal request about what I need in my life. It makes total sense to me. Before you start begging for what it is that you honestly think that you need, make sure and forgive anyone that you have anything against first. This challenges me to stop praying with things against another life form in the midst. How effective can I expect my prayers to be? Going into prayer and I have grudges against another. Going into prayer and I'm unable to forgive another's offenses in the same way I'm hoping the highest God will forgive mine. Do it the way the Son of the highest God is telling you to. He knows what his Father wants better than any life form. I don't care how many years you spent getting your divinity degree or theologian degree or theology degree or whatever they call it, that man-made piece of paper that tells you that you know about God. I don't care how long, I don't care what you studied. I don't care how much you read the Bible. I don't care how much you prayed. You do not know the highest God. and what pleases him, as well as the Son of the highest God. So do it the way he instructs. Or don't do it at all. It's your choice. May this message reach who it is intended to reach on this post-Shabbat Friday. And may the Lord, the highest God, strengthen his relationship with you and with me. May shalom rest over your homes. Only those who seek it. And for those of you who don't seek the highest God or his blessings or anything that it is to do with the highest God. And also I will be personally amazed that not caring about the highest God and thinking he's false, you've actually watched this whole video. I will be amazed. But on the off chance, for whatever reason, that you hear this, continue to do what you know is right and stay away from what you know is wrong. Be productive and do all it is that you want to do with your life. Be safe out there. It's a dangerous world. For all G-Lifeforms, shalom.